Nuclear power. Atomic energy. However you want to describe it, I'm not a scientist. There's probably a million different ways to discuss, how they split the atom. But the end result is the same. This is dangerous. More than dangerous. Lethal. Atomic energy is responsible for the near extermination of human life on this planet. Certainly responsible for the extinction of civilization. And here I am with an institute scientist and God knows whatever father's cooked up scheme to bring atomic energy back. And I know he's not saying nuclear weapons, he's saying nuclear energy, atomic energy. But it's the same. One leads to another, one breeds another. It's not the weapon itself, it's the search for power, the search for energy. Whether you want to call it evolution, whether you want to call it fate, whether you want to call it karma. These weapons, this energy was exterminated, eradicated, removed for a reason. When the bombs dropped, nuclear energy went with it. Here I am following orders to bring it back. First it'll be a power socket, then it'll be a reactor, then it'll be bringing those cars back, then it'll be a robot, then it'll be a building, then a weapon, then a missile. The Earth won't survive another war. I mean, look what the Earth has come to already. Humans at war with themselves, humans creating more humans and synths to fight against each other. And here I am, following orders, always following orders. What the army says, I do. What the institute says, I do. What Sean says, I do. Must I? Where is Dylan? Where is Dylan Croft? Where are my options, my choices? Where are my morals? Where's my responsibility? Jesus!
Guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the...
Alright.
Agitator.
Oh, hell. It's gonna be the... Oh, it's the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, they found us. And they're proper armor as well. Hell. No, you don't. Don't you know? This is the property of the Institute. Of Sean. Ow. I'm out of cells. Ow. One war zone to another. Missing required ammo. Well, let's do this another way then, shall we?
The area.
And then more, yet more, they've sent in another lot. And another knight. And these Institute swarm of droids and synths come on him. This human knight stuck in the middle of it, lasers attacking him from all sides. He has no hope, utterly cornered. At any moment... At any moment, their miserable little existence will come to an end. either by my hand or by that of a droid. And maybe it doesn't even matter anymore.
Detected.
Maybe it doesn't even matter. This little skirmish is it's a metaphor for this whole fight. The human beings don't matter. The important thing is the will and the whim of the Institute. In fact, maybe that is a good word for it. Whim. Whatever Sean wants. Whatever experiment he dreams up. This one's got an American flag on it. American dream. Eyes here smoldering in ashes. And yet still onward I go. I know what I'm doing is wrong. I know I'm heading towards a massacre. Crippling machete. The massacre of all humans. The massacre of civilization. If we turn atomic energy back on, if we put the reactor back on, then everything, the whole chain of events, is starting all over again. It's madness. It's madness. It's madness. No, wait. It's worse than madness. Suicide. No, wait. Maybe it's even worse than suicide. It's genocide. And yet here I am following the orders. When Sean first revealed himself to me.
Nice work bringing that rogue son back.
Thanks. I don't know.
From what I hear, that
I wanted to run. I even pointed the gun at his head and then put it back down. I've pointed the gun at his head since then too. But this is the thing. This is the thing. He is my son. The most powerful pull, the most powerful connection that anyone could ever have. Perhaps maybe outside marriage or something like that. No, but maybe it's even more. He's my blood, my flesh, my offspring, my genes, my...
Being the director
My
of the
Sean.
Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I understand how serious the commitment is. The responsibility that comes with it. This is what I want. A son. A boy. A baby. To raise in ways that I seem best. Instead, I seem to be following the orders of a
I need to synthesize a few components.
creature who's
The latest weapons
has already been raised and twisted and molded into something
Oh, good.
terrifying.
Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close, but
Sometimes I feel like people look at me for way too long.
both Allie
I don't like it.
and myself are working late tonight.
Yeah,
Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient.
so close to being real.
Third night.
So close to reality.
He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure
Even this is just another one of Sean's
no trouble.
I really like reading. You can learn all sorts of things from books.
experiments. Everything is an experiment to him. Even his father. Hey,
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
back.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else.
Ah!
You'd better not keep him waiting.
Yes. Sure, Father has more experiments, more jobs. What she says there is right. She's not sure she could do it without me. I am, whether I want to be or not, key to this. They needed Kellogg, and now they need me. They have technology, they have weapons, but they don't have, I don't know how to describe it, mercenaries. Men who, and women, who quite simply just know how to get things done. And that's where I come in. I'm the man who gets things done for the Institute. So does that make me responsible? If atomic energy comes back, if the synths and humans end up at war, if the Brotherhood of Steel's blimp ends up falling from the sky.
I see. You're sticking to the regiment?
Am I responsible?
Okay. And you've been getting extra rest?
Is it my choice?
I see. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Interesting. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I'd expect from a man of my age.
Interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Hey.
Yes, Doctor, I'm taking all my little pills.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you, Doctor. Father, I believe you wanted to see me. Another job to send me on? Another experiment you wish to conduct? Maybe someone you'd like me to kill. Maybe another synth to collect. Maybe another problem added in the commonwealth that requires my attention, eh? Yeah, but change the world to what? Change the world to what? A democracy? A civilization? Or your plaything? Father, talk to me. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
You mean having to kill them? Yes. What exactly did you hear? Did you hear that I had to kill man after man after man after woman after woman? I had to kill human soldier after soldier for this atomic energy pipe dream of yours? Did you hear that we were attacked by some of the nastiest robots left in this husk of a civilization?
It really is a matter of importance.
It might be important to you, but it's not important to everyone else. What's important to everyone else is happiness, joy, family, sentimentality, food, survival. What's important to you is science, development. Your precious institute.
Are you following?
Tell me then, what did you hear about my little trip outside?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed.
No.
We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances.
Yeah?
I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause.
No, I don't care about your cause.
By directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
What? More? I only just got back. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm not your father, am I? I'm not your daddy. All this way through this... The last few weeks I've been saying to myself, Daddy's coming, Daddy's...
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
Stop saying that to me. Stop saying that to me. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm thinking clearly. I Of course, now you've got another job for me. Here I was afraid that, we might spend some time together, be a family, but no. Another little job you have for this useful father of yours.
Very funny. There's something that needs your immediate attention. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth.
So?
Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Inviting? Do you often extend invitations to join? I mean, do you know how hard I had to work to get in here? Hang on, wait. Why didn't you invite me to be in here? I had to fight my way in.
Are you following?
Yes. I'm following. How often do you extend these invitations to join? And where was mine?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
You always are. Huh. So a scientist is useful, he gets an invitation. What do I get? Dumped into the wasteland and have to scavenge for parts for weeks, I don't know, maybe even months. I've lost track of time. But not as much as my 60-year-old geriatric dying son. The Institute. Beautiful. And deadly. And yet, even as I say this, I know I'm going to go and get this Mr. Wallace for Sean. For my son. Just punch in the coordinates of this little teleporter. And off I go. Another step along the road to oblivion. Red sky. What if this is the world's last dawn? If we bring atomic energy back, the Institute continues its never-ending crusade towards technology, towards power. This wreckage, this bleeding sky. May never see another dawn. And you know humanity's in bad shape when you're not just saying that humanity might not survive, you're saying the wreckage of humanity might not even survive. Humans have fought, given their lives, for thousands of years to establish civilizations, democracies. American presidents elected by their people, British prime ministers forced to answer to the electorate, forced to answer to the people from whom they lead. Now we have Sean, a dictator from the Institute. Makes the decisions by himself. Plays with human beings as toys. And even though this man here is a mercenary, a cutthroat gunner, feel I have more in common with him than I do with my own son. What does that tell you? You can't get through my power armor. You can't stop me. Can't stop the Institute. I can't even see the bodies of those men I just blew up. Oh, there's one. Another 5 or 6 human beings blown to hell in the name of the Institute. Father said just before I left that I believed in the cause. I don't know what the cause is. They mention all this mumbo jumbo about advancing technology and improving life. Show me one person they have improved life for out here. Guarding the wasteland with these synths, putting terror into the heart of every human being. Where is this better world that he promised? Where is this cause that he fights for? Yeah. This is Sean's world. Guards in every house. A world of fear. A world of total control. A world where human beings are playthings and puppets.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Why? What exactly is going on here?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Seems like an awful lot of effort. Just for one man. What makes him so important to the Institute?
Look, if things were different, we might not be here. Not now, at least. But with the situation in the Commonwealth being what it is, I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him. To see if he was Institute material.
Oh god, another experiment. Another human experiment. What is this Wallace going to have to do with Phase 3? Phase 3's... Is that the atomic energy? Or is that yet another part to Sean's grand plan?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running.
God, no.
With his
no,
help,
not the reactor.
We could accelerate
not
the
atomic power.
Immensely.
No!
There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how? I mean, you've turned up with a load of guards here. Shot the hell out of his house. I've just murdered all the mercenaries outside. I mean, how exactly do we persuade this man to come with us?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
I can see how much his life is improving all the time. So where is he? In here? Ah, barricaded himself in... what? Bathroom? Bedroom? Oh, God. Why am I even doing this? I know why, because Sean told me to. There's no other reason. There is no other reason why I'm here. I don't believe in any of this. I don't agree with any of this. What kind of man am I? What kind of father am I? What kind of father lets his son control him? Lets his child run amok doing whatever he wants? I have a spoiled, out-of-control child. And instead of the consequences being a messy playroom or a dinner that's been upturned on the dining room table, I have humanity, whose very lives are at the risk of a child who wants to play with atomic energy and make human beings their toys. Mr. Wallace, you there?
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
In many ways, yes. I follow the orders, and I don't question them. I don't want to hurt you, sir. No one here wants to hurt you. We're just here to talk to you.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you.
Look, no one...
I've heard all the stories.
No.
I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
God, this man's right. The Institute. Everyone's terrified of the Institute, and whatever Sean says, he's lying. When the Institute turns up, people die, people go missing, people have their lives taken from them, people have their rights taken away. No, scratch that, there are no rights. They're toys. Experiments, playthings. Look, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you. I want to make sure no one gets hurt here. All right?
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now, just go away.
I can't do that. What can I say to convince you that we're not here to try and hurt you? Even the Institute doesn't want to hurt you for some god-awful atomic-based reason.
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Look, Mr. Wallace, just shut up and listen to me, all right? I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you. But the Institute has decided they're going to take you whatever happens. If you make this difficult, if you make this harder for them, you will regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to kill me.
Okay, look, we're out of time here.
No, leave him.
This is Dr. Thompson.
No, leave him.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relay.
This is an innocent man.
Offset by 5.3.
This is just a scientist. What the frick are you doing? Don't send the synth in. You can kill him. No! Mr. Wallace!
Get your help with the
situation.
situation.
report, sir.
But we have to get this man back.
The hell did you do to him?
I expect Father will want a report from you.
The hell did you do to this poor guy? Oh God, look at him. Did you kill him? Oh, he's just stunned. He's still breathing. No, this man doesn't want to go with you. Can't
I'm
control.
looking forward to working for you, future director.
No. No, I'm not responsible for this. I'm not a part of this. I can't do this anymore. I can't take people from their lives, scoop them up like Mr. Wallace, zap them if they don't agree with me. This is wrong. And now they've got Wallace, they're going to use him to build up the atomic energy. They're going to get the reactor back online, and then what? More synths, more infiltration, more dominance. It's wrong.